Good evening, Scotland. Good evening, social media land. I hope you are well. It is Wednesday, the 18th of May 2022. The Tory sex pest has been named. Scotland Yard confirmed a man in his 50s was arrested on suspicion of indecent assault, sexual assault, rape, abuse of position of trust and misconduct in a public office. The offences are alleged to have occurred between 2002 and 2009 in London. Conservative MP for Romford, Andrew Rosindell, has been arrested on suspicion of several sexual offences, with the Tory Chief Whip banning him from attending the House of Commons until further notice. Let's get something straight. This sexual predator was in office representing his constituents and behaving like a friend of Saville's and a client of Epstein. Are you telling me this did not go unnoticed or unreported at any stage since 2002? I believe that his colleagues would have rallied round him like they've done so for others behaving with similar conduct. I believe that this has not gone unreported, it's just been silenced to avoid the scandal. I have no proof of this, I'm just saying what I feel. Do you understand? This cannot be accepted, people. It's disgusting. If a party is willing to cover up predatory behaviour or change the rules to help their mates like they've done so before, then we need to seriously consider having a word with ourselves about the whole party remaining in office. Now then, I want you guys to listen to this.
Working more hours, we've all got the same 24 hours in a day, or getting better paid jobs. These are long-term solutions that we are focused on as a government.
You know, some people are working 3 jobs. They're working every hour that God sends them. And they're still going to food banks to get food because they can't afford to feed their kids. You know, so it's not as straightforward as that, is it?
No, of course not, and I'm not suggesting that for one moment. Of course it's complicated, but one of the problems we've heard from people facing problems with their budget in the past is that they don't earn very much in their job. So we're suggesting, why not get better paid jobs? So, you know, for example, if you're a carer or you work in a shop, why not become a banker or a CEO of a small company? Now, and I can see what you're thinking, Kay. You're thinking, but who will do the lower paid jobs? Well, I think if Captain Tom taught us anything, it's that old people are really able and willing to do things. You know, as the saying goes, there's life in the old dogs yet. So I think we mobilise the older portion of the population, get them working. You know, might not even have to pay them at all. They're just happy to be out of the house, and you know, I think that could really work.
Before you all start getting all grr and yarg and feel your blood pressure rising, I need to tell you that was Rosie Holt, a brilliant satirist that fooled so many people with her Tory MP parodies during the lockdowns. I wanted to include this in my video today because I believe that there are people within the Conservative Party that would happily consider mobilising the elderly to do the low-paid menial jobs. I believe that the likes of Mogg and his crisis capitalism attitude would love to see the return of workhouses and dirty serfs living off the meagre scraps from the table of the wealthy. These price hikes and this crisis are hitting people hard and will continue to do so with serious consequences. People are going to lose everything, possibly even their lives. I would want to see every Tory MP that voted to do nothing about this crisis prosecuted for corporate manslaughter or something similar when the first person's life is tragically taken from us as a result of this. The fact that when they do decide to do something, that they will turn it into a political sweetener for votes is disgusting. I find it so very hard to grasp as to why so many people still believe that Johnson and his cabal of crooks are the best option. What is wrong with you? Do you have to have the food stolen from your mouths before you realise that the person that's doing it is just taking the mickey out of you? That they don't care about you? that they're taking advantage of you? Do your kids have to starve before you understand and accept that this is a real problem? This Tory government are the most uncaring government these islands have ever had manage its civilization. And until people wake up and vote them out, nothing is going to change. None of what we're experiencing should be happening in the 21st century. At least in Scotland, we have an option to leave this union. Our English brothers and sisters may be stuck with the Tories forever. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and good luck.